sides, and it's going to say Bro Retro Metro. And we may do it on the license plate too. We'll probably maybe do a acronym or something, you know. But once again, I just want to say, get right with the Lord. This is the main thing of this video, is get right with the Lord. A lot of things are happening. We had a fight yesterday, a couple days ago. Well, not yesterday, the day before. We had the Mike Tyson fight. You guys seen that? And it wasn't very entertaining as I thought it would be. A lot of people were rooting for Mike, and Mike didn't win, and a lot of people were upset, and a lot of people are, I don't know, maybe people are happy, a lot of people are upset, I don't know. But you cannot let your emotions take over to where you go out and you do something crazy or not productive and hurt other people's feelings and things of that nature. So it's like, let it go. You know, if I'm trying to say, if your celebrity, your favorite celebrity or your favorite athlete doesn't do what they're supposed to do, or you don't think they didn't do what they're supposed to do, you know, I understand you might get upset, you might get emotionally or whatever, but it's like, you gotta let that go, because it's not important. Remember, I told you on one of my last couple videos, what you do, what you think about is not important. What's important is keeping God's commandments, following God's commandments to the end, because we're not going to be here forever. And the money, the power that these people have behind the scenes, a lot of things are happening behind the scenes with a lot of celebrities, and a lot of people are getting exposed. And that's cool and dandy, but everybody may not get exposed, but God is going to expose them. That's the main thing. God is going to expose things that are in the dark, that may never come out. You know, people can hide things for a long time, and I use Dateline as an example. Dateline, me and my dad, we watch the Dateline thing almost every day. So you're watching all these different cases of things that are happening, and it might be 10 years later, 20 years later before they catch that person. And sometimes they don't even catch them. Sometimes they don't know who did the crime. So in the whole scheme of things, as I was explaining yesterday, I was talking to my buddy Richard T. We had a long conversation. You gotta look at the big picture. I think I was telling Harry about that too, my buddy Harry in Las Vegas. You gotta look at the big picture of everything, including this stuff right here. There's a big picture behind all this. Yeah, I might have a goal. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this and stuff, but it's really not important. But I look at it from the big picture. I look at it, okay, in the final look, how is this thing going to look? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to do with it? The big picture is, how am I going to use this product? I'm going to go to the store. I'll be using it for this, using it to go to the park, whatever. That might be my big picture. But to everyone else, they might look at this like, yeah, you don't need to do that. And they're absolutely right. But to me, it's a form of therapy. It's a way of, I like to use my hands. Like I said, my hands, this hand is hurting right now. So it's still scarred up a little bit. I don't want to show it. It looks ugly. But I like using my hands. I like using my brain to create and think about things before things even happen. So with all that said and done, that's what all I wanted to say today is happy Bro Building Sunday. I'm not going to talk too long. I just wanted to say that, put God first. That's the main thing. Put God first in everything that you do. If you have projects, a lot of people are doing this today and doing that and doing this and doing that. And so many people are wrapped up in so many different things. But my main concern is, like I said, putting God first. If you put God first, everything's going to be all right. And I'm not saying everything's going to be peachy peachy. You might not be happy all the time. You may get sad or depressed or whatever. But put God first and put him in, if you have him as, your main thing, everyone's going to stress out in some level. And I'm not saying you're not going to never have stress, but you don't want it to flip on you. Mentally, they always say mental, what do they call it? Mental health and this and that, and people snapping and doing this and doing that. And just going crazy, you didn't get your car fixed, the person didn't do what they were supposed to do, or something didn't happen the way it's supposed to happen, or you had to wait too long in line, or you lost your job, and all of a sudden, like Richard T was saying in the video yesterday, that little devil horns was coming up on him, and he felt like he wanted to snap on the people that were working on his car, I mean, like I said, we talked about all that because that's what happens. It happens to everybody. I've went to Walmart and I'm waiting in lines for a long time, and I know I got to get back and I got to do this and I got to do that, or I got to pick my dad up from church or something, and I'm like, man, come on, hurry up, what's going on? And in your mind, you like, man, you want to say something, and a couple of times I've said, hey, can we get some more help up here? Can we get some more cashiers? I'll say something like that. I just yell it out, but I yell it out in a nice way. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not doing anything like that. So you got to take all that into consideration. There's a time to say things, and there's a time to just sometimes be quiet and just. Sometimes I just let people go in front of me. If I see people that maybe they don't have a lot of stuff or whatever, and there's a long line, or say, hey, you go ahead. I had to be woosah, and meditation, right? Remember that was from Bad Boys 1, the original Bad Boys. Woosah. They was trying to get Martin Lawrence to relax. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm relaxing. The Sunday, all this stuff right here I told you about, I'm theorizing how I want things to be. But I'm not going to do everything today. I might do half of the things I say I'm going to do today, because I'm like, I may do nothing today. I might just go take this stuff and go put it up in the EV shop. We call it the Bro-Budget EV shop. Might take all this stuff to the EV shop today and just stack it up and say, hey, bye-bye. Come back and watch some Netflix. Okay? That's what we got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to break away from your routine. On Sundays, I used to build stuff all the time. Saturdays, I used to build stuff all the time. Throughout the week, I would build different projects. But you can mentally build things too. I can get on the computer and say, hey, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to do a little Photoshop representation of what it's going to look like. And this is what it's going to look like. And cool. I'm happy with that. Take this picture from the Walmart ad and put it here and do that. And take the wheels and put them here. This is what it's going to look like. And that could be my project. Because I'm mentally building the project. So that's what I want to say today. Put the Lord first. Today is, yes, I call it Bro-Budget Building Sunday. You can still build in your mind. You can still think about things. You can still think about projects. You can, whatever, creations. But put the Lord first. Say, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for another day. Thank you for my life. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for just being here another day. Because a lot of people didn't make it today. Some people got killed yesterday. I don't know if I can say that word. Yeah, I guess I can. I don't know. I'm not getting monetized anymore, so I can say what I want to say. I believe. But a lot of people they say unalive. That's what they say. I'm not getting monetized anyway, so I'm not making any money on this video. I'm not making any money on YouTube at all. I used to get the ads, what they call it, AdSense. I used to get paid on that, not that much. I got a lot of subscribers. I think it's 9,500 something maybe now, but I'm not getting paid. So once again, I'll tell you guys this: don't hate, don't wait, donate. Don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate, don't hesitate, donate. $Tony Make Do, because I love you. We out.